What's poppin', savvy investors? It's your Savvy Investor Dex here with another video. And as you can see, this video is all about the top 3 most influential YouTube channels in regards to real estate that I watched when I got in real estate. This video, I'm gonna tell you videos I started on or the channels I started on. I'll tell you how they helped me get to where I'm at, and I'll tell you which ones I continue to watch today. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, what 3 YouTube channels did I start with when I first got in real estate, right? I'm gonna tell you guys in order from 3 to 1, and I'll tell you why. So, let's get right to number 1. With number 3, FLIPMANS. Ty, I forget his last name, but his first name is Ty. And his page goes by FLIPMANS. The reason this page resonated with me so much when I first entered real estate is because the information was super duper digestible. It was the only information I found at the time that was easy enough for, I would say, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the term, easy enough for a 3rd grader to understand or 2nd grader to understand. His information resonated with me. Contract was super duper simple. I actually still use this contract to this day with a couple of minor tweaks I added to it, but that's who I started with. Was a good old FLIPMANS, right? So from FLIPMANS, number 2, going down, Jerry Norton, Flipping Mastery TV. Now, Jerry Norton actually played a really big role in me getting my first deal. Oh, real quick, guys, let me back up. I forgot to tell you, I'll plug the interview in the link below that I did when I got my first deal, but I actually did an interview on FLIPMANS channel, by the way. Anyway, back to the Jerry Norton story. So, Jerry Norton's page actually played a really big role in me getting my first deal. The reason I was able to digest Jerry Norton's information really well, because FLIPMANS gave me a foundational understanding of what I was doing, what it was all about. Jerry Norton tied in the real estate agents to it, right? Pretty sure most of you guys who's watching this channel have heard of the strategy. It's called the double dip strategy, if I'm not mistaken. That strategy. So I'm calling real estate agents, get a real estate agent on the line about the property. He's like, man, this deal may not work for you, but I got another one that I hadn't listed yet. Want to come check it out? Want to check it out? Everything's history from there, right? That video will be in the link. Check it out, guys. What's up, big guy?
Around 10 years.
Oh, I got you. I got you. You too, my man.
Hi.
Dog kind of scared me for a minute, right? Anyway, so I'm calling the realtor. He tells me that he has another property. I get the deal under contract. I sell it. Everything's history. Why does Jerry Norton have a big deal to do with that? Because I would have never, ever been calling realtors to get a deal if I would have never ran across his channel. Now, I didn't use his exact technique. However, that's exactly how it worked out. The real estate agent got a commission from me, and he got a commission from the seller, and it worked out just fine for us. Like, I was like, wow, this is like brilliant, really good deal. So that's what Jerry Norton ties into my real estate career. 3rd, and probably the most how can I put it, he has the most specialized information that I've tied into, and that's Pace Morby, guys. Most of you guys know him as the Creative Financing King. I've learned so much from just watching his free content. I've never tried to join the mentorship. I have a mentor. I'll talk about that in another video. But I've never tried to join his mentorship because I have one. However, if I didn't have a mentor, I would definitely join his. And trust me, guys, I understand the value of having mentors. So I'll definitely have more than one. I'm just not ready to take on a 2nd mentor right now. So, Pace Morby, what did I learn from Pace? I learned a little bit about sales from Pace. I learned a lot of bit about sales from Pace. It wasn't only the knowledge he had in regards to creative financing. It was the sales skills he had and the way he was able to relay his message to possible sellers, right? So I learned a lot from his truck story. It's one of the best stories I've ever heard. If you guys don't know the truck story, Google or YouTube truck story Pace Morby. I'm sure it'll pop up. So I learned a lot of sales stuff from him. I learned a lot of creative stuff from him. I think one of the most important things I've learned from Pace Morby is what he says helped him get his first deal was finding the bunnies. He has a whole video explaining finding the bunnies. I'm not gonna get into it. Learned a lot from that. So let's fast forward to roughly 3 years down the line. Who do I still watch consistently out of all of those guys? So I would say the least watched, starting from 3 to 1, would be FLIPMAN. I don't watch as much FLIPMAN anymore. Not that I think FLIPMAN's content is bad, but FLIPMAN content it doesn't relate over to people I think that have been doing real estate for a while, because it's really, you know, basic information, some of it. Not to be taken for granted at all. It's just basic information if you're in the real estate business. Number 2 would be Jerry Norton. I consistently watch Jerry Norton, but not consistently as number 3. But I definitely consistently watch Jerry Norton. I think the content Jerry puts out is not as creative as I would like to see. However, there's a lot to be learned from those live cold calls he do, or those cold callers with relatives that he does. I'm talking about the old videos, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. It's a lot to be learned from those videos, so I watch those. I watch videos when he speaks about his student success sometimes. He still has a level of value with his channel that relates to me as a third-year investor. It's not like I'm still a rookie at this, right, guys? Last but not least, Pace Morby. I definitely watch a lot of Pace Morby. I watch a lot of Pace Morby because he continues to show, how can I put it? Not only he's showing the trends in the market, but he's showing how he's exiting on these trends. He's speaking on how he thinks the most important exit is, or the most lucrative exit is, I should say, right? He had a video a couple of days ago when he was speaking on sub 2s going down due to the market that we're in with the coming months, right? Now, my partner and I've already been talking about this. I get it. Interest rates high, sub 2's not going to be as attractive. Cash flow's not going to be the same. It's not a big decision to make, you know, in regards to me looking at a deal. If I see a deal and it's 7.8% interest rate, it's probably not gonna work, right? It's probably not gonna work. It can work. I have other exit strategies, but it probably won't work for a traditional cash flow and sub 2 deal, right, guys? I still continue to watch Pace Morby. Like I said, I watch him because his information, it's super relatable. It's fairly advanced, I would say. Some of the stuff I've heard him talk about, the Morby method, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of that. So those are the 3 guys that I started in real estate with. Though that's why I've told you guys why I watched them. I told you guys the people I still watch. Real quick, I'm gonna give you guys a bonus in this video. I want to make a whole nother video about it, and I'm sure I will at some point in time. But it's a guy out there on the internet by the name of HORMOZI. He is brilliant. Him and his wife, Layla. He told a story, real quick, guys, and you can go check him out if you want. I'll link his page in the description below. He told a story about how he knew the woman that he's with now is the one, and it was so fulfilling to hear that come from somebody that's successful, because that was always my thoughts. And basically what he was saying was, I think he alluded to something like, she'd rather buy me a phone conversation with Grant Cardone for Christmas versus go buy me like a Ferrari or something, because she understands what makes me happy is getting more information, learning, growing the business I do find that fun. And I never thought you can kind of find that with a woman that would be equally yoked like that, but it seems to me like they're both business savants. So yeah, I just know it's possible now. Outside of that and all the tons of great information he puts in his short videos. I've never seen so much value baked into a 30-second video. It is ridiculous. So anyway, guys, I done held you a little bit longer than I wanted to. I appreciate y'all for checking it out. It's your Savvy Investor Dex. Y'all be sure to check out the links in the description below to the Facebook page. It'll be a video to the new course. It'll be video links to all these guys I spoke about today. And y'all remember, stay savvy.